Jump ball up the left side. Pass, roll in. One will score. It's in the gap. It gets by the outfielders. Jordheim goes back. Two will score. Here's the throw down to third. Not in time as Welsh.
Ivy throws it back in. We'll see if the relay comes home. It does not. It's an RBI single.
Called strike three.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
We welcome you back to Minot for day 2 of the 2023 North Dakota Class B Fast Pitch Softball Tournament as we are in the Consolation side of the bracket, a Consolation semifinal. Game number 1 already in the books here today as Renville County picks up a 10-0 5-inning victory over Central McLean. So Renville County will go to the Consolation Championship. They will await either the number 4 seeded Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros or the deluxe Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers. That's our matchup upcoming. Here, this is your Irie Insurance pregame show with this broadcast having been authorized by special arrangement of the Board of Directors of the NDHSAA. It's the Burros and the Lakers coming up on yourliveevent.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at RDK Enterprises, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. They're open Saturdays 10 to 5. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Congratulations on a great season from Dakota Natural Gas, American Crystal Sugar Company, Ag Country Farm Credit Services, Bloomfield Enterprise, RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, Hillsboro EDC. There's more at Exit 104. Goose River Bank, Mayville, Hillsboro, Hatton, Irie Insurance, IrieINS.com, Halstead Telephone Company, Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Irie Insurance pregame show, IrieINS.com is the website. Here for all your insurance needs, visit with your local agents at Irie Insurance. Hillsboro-Central Valley, the Burros, after a quarterfinal loss last night to Mayport CG Hatton Northwood, 8-2 in that final score. was closer than that 8-2 with the Patriots putting up 7 runs in the 6th and 7th inning as things that margin widened in that one. Burroughs actually had the lead for most of that. Similar story for Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis and Clark as they took on the number 1 seed, the Beulah Miners. Had the lead into the 6th inning. Here, thanks to some early fireworks, had an inside the park home run and an RBI double in the first inning, led 3-0 early on, but Beulah would come back to get a 6-5 victory with a 2-run double in that bottom of the 6th inning and holding on in the 7th. So Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis and Clark heads to the Consolation side of the bracket where they will face Hillsboro-Central Valley here today. As the team's warming up, getting ready for this one, we'll come back with our pregame coaches' comments when we return. This is YourLiveEvent.com.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Coverage from the 2023 North Dakota Class B Fast Pitch Softball Tournament here. Audio-only broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com today. Made possible thanks to the fine sponsors you've seen here throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Our coverage continues here today with the first of the 3 games we bring you from the softball side of things with the Consolation Semifinal. Hillsboro-Central Valley, Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis and Clark. The teams participating. Let's hear from the coaches. Head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley is Corey Erickson.
Look to come back here through this consolation side of the state tournament bracket. And Corey here, just with a little extra time here, how are the girls feeling after last night, getting ready to go again here today?
We had a team meeting last night. We got back, let the girls change. We had some food in one of the conference rooms at our hotel and just talked a little bit about, what's our goal here? We're now playing for a championship. What are we going to do now? And I said it comes down to mindset. If you're not here to play for a championship, what are you here to do? And what are we here to improve upon here today? So we had a good talk about a lot of those things, went around the room and asked them, what'd you learn from today? And there was a lot of nerves yesterday, and they admitted it. They played like it, you could tell. So I was happy that they were actually able to own up to that and hopefully get it out of their system and play a little bit more loose and relaxed here today, knowing that maybe the burden isn't as tough on their shoulders.
Well, here the burden is taking on a good Deluxe Burlington Lewis and Clark team. The Lakers, they had a tough loss themselves last night here, so similar boat on that. Not going to dwell on that though. Just worrying about yourself. So what do you got to do, David?
Serena did not have the day that she wanted in the circle here today. So, she threw 132 pitches, I think, yesterday in a 7-inning game, which is not ideal. She had, more walks than what she would like, and she had to go deep into some counts against some hitters. So, need her to have a much more efficient day in the pitching circle here today, really pound the zone. And then, defensively, we were just back on our heels. Offensively, we were back on our heels, too. So, we just need to come out and have a much more competitive mentality here for this game, and if we can do that, the team that I know is there should show up today.
All right, looking forward to it. Corey, thanks for the time. As always, good to chat with you. Good luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you so much, Jake.
Corey Erickson, head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros in this Consolation semifinals. They take on Deluxe Burlington Lewis and Clark. We'll continue on with more of our Irie Insurance pregame show coming up when we return after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
On the Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of this Consolation semifinal between the unseeded Deluxe Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers and the number 4 seeded Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Let's talk with the head coach of the Deluxe Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers. Peggy Person joins us with our pregame coach's comments.
Coach, here into this Consolation side of the bracket, obviously not where you want to be, but what do you got to do here now to move past the heartbreaking loss last night and make today's game the best it can be?
Well, and that's, like you said, it's yesterday is yesterday. We talk about that all the time. We can't dwell on the past. We just got to move forward, and we've talked about that all year long. And this group is a pretty good group of kids that they don't dwell too much on what happened before. So we've been working on that. So that's our hope today, is that we do what we've been talking about the whole year.
With a pretty experienced group, you hope that carries over and it's not just talk.
Oh, absolutely. We've got 4 seniors that lead these young ladies, and it's just a great group. It's a fun group to be around, and yeah, they kind of build each other up. That's for sure.
Facing Hillsboro-Central Valley, the Burros, what do you look at in this matchup that you want to come out and see the girls do well to get a victory?
Well, I've read of their success this year and just a turnaround from last year, so we respect them a whole lot. I think this is going to be a battle. We just, you hit the ball, you pitch the ball, and you catch it, so it's pretty simple.
It's a simple game when you boil it down, isn't it?
It really is. It's just fundamentals, and then just don't get your emotions too high or too low, and just be excited about being here.
All right, Peggy, thanks so much for the time.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Best luck. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
And Coach Person and the Lakers excited to be here for the 7th straight year here for the Des Lacs Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers softball. Last year taking 8th place here at the Class B. Trying to make it to the 5th place game. Winner of this one will get Renville County, who picked up a 10-0 5-inning victory over Central McLean earlier here today. We're going to go in here with our first pitch coming up shortly here when we return on yourliveevent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. Shop for your personal items, farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsboro congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates, from the City of Hillsboro.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and the $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts insurance plans, including Delta Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make your smile brighter and sparkling. Call 701-636-4244.
Your Irie Insurance pregame show here on yourliveevent.com. Thanks for joining us here as we get ready for this Consolation semifinal to go. Reminder here, contact your local Irie Insurance agents about upcoming hail policies to protect your crops with Irie Insurance. Find an agent nearest you online. IrieINS.com is the website. Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis and Clark, and Hillsboro-Central Valley ready to go out. Burroughs ranked as the number 4 seed coming into the tournament. They will be the home team here in the Consolation side of the bracket, with both teams coming in off a loss yesterday in the quarterfinals. Let's look at our starting lineups in this one from American Crystal Sugar Company. You can live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. They're grower-owned. You can find out more about that and career opportunities with American Crystal Sugar online, crystalsugar.com. Will be the batting order for Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. The Lakers will come out. Here it will be Logan Yeastis starting off, leading off. Then Cambry Benro, Kaylin Bachmeyer, Shaylee Holland, Zana Berkeley, Lainey Wahus, Sierra Yale, Tegan Anderson, and Ella Brown here for the Lakers in the batting 9 for Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. Look at our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. With the defense out in the field, it will be Peyton Kwan behind the plate doing the catching. Danielle Dubois is in right field. Danielle Dubois at first base. Megan Ensign at second base. Kaylee Kittleson at shortstop. Ellie Weiss at third base. Jora Leesberg at left field. Santa Kritzberger in center field. And Kate Onis in right field here today. Kritzberger will be the flex player, and it will be Darcy Halstead, the designated player here in the batting order for Hillsboro-Central Valley. That's your starting laps from American Crystal Sugar Company. The Sweet Life, crystalsugar.com, the website. This wraps up our Irie Insurance pregame show. First pitch coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Dirt turning, hearts pumping, motors roaring. It's nonstop racing action Thursday nights at the Norman County Raceway and Friday nights at the Red River Valley Speedway. Featuring the fastest drivers around. Don't miss a lap. Fuel burning, dirt turning all summer long. For more information, visit ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com. The action never stops. Thursday night racing at the Norman County Raceway and Friday night racing at the Red River Valley Speedway.
First pitch upcoming for Hillsboro-Central Valley and Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. Serena Closey in the circle for Hillsboro-Central Valley after throwing about 130 pitches in the loss last night to Mayport CG Hatton Northwood. Here as we begin, and stepping up to the box here, Logan Eastness for the Lakers. Couple practice cuts. Our umpire behind the plate says, "You good, you good," checking with his partners in blue down the lines, and here comes the first pitch. It's outside for ball one. Ball one here as both Hillsboro-Central Valley and Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark coming off of late inning losses last night. Here in the afternoon section of games, Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark with the loss to number 1 seed Beulah. Here as it was a 6th inning 2-run double for the Miners that put them ahead in that one for the 6-5 victory. Hillsboro-Central Valley was also ahead going into the 6th inning, and then over the 6th and 7th, Mayport CG Hatton Northwood played at a combined 7 runs here, and that was the difference there in the 8-2 loss. Ball 2, and then come back with a swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to the leadoff batter for the Lakers here in this top of the first inning. Here's Eastus. Pitch to the backstop. The full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's what we just heard in our pregame show. Coach Erickson for Hillsboro-Central Valley saying Closey, she was good, didn't have her best stuff, her best game out there. A lot of the nerves out there amongst the entire team here, but a lot of deep counts here, and trying to avoid that, be a little quicker, a little more efficient with the at-bats, but running full here to the first batter she faces in the first as we get a foul tip off the handle. Count stays 3 balls, 2 strikes. Game time here getting underway at 12:42, so a little bit earlier than we originally thought. The game ahead just going 5 innings. So we get a swing and a miss, strike 3. And the first out is a punch out for Closey in the circle. And that first game here today, Renville County defeated Central McLean 10-0 in 5 innings. So the Mavericks of Renville County will get the winner of this game. Pitch fired in here, and it's strike 1 to Cambry Benno. Benno, the center fielder, here for the Lakers, as Closey sends this one here on the outside black for strike 2. 0-2 hole with Kalen Bachmeyer on deck for Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. Here comes the Closey delivery. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Good way to start your first inning here. Game time temperature here, we're into the 80s here. In fact, right on the 80-degree mark last time I checked. Slight breeze rolling through. Here's a ball lifted here over to the right side at second base. Off the glove and safe. It's an error. Here's just pops out of the glove as it comes on down. Error allows the inning to continue. You do have that sun coming out, or is out. Here, a little cloud cover here, but it's sunny. It's a little warm. We could have some weather coming through later in the afternoon session. Here's the runner goes in the first pitch. Good throw from Quam, but the ball bounces away from Kittleson. Here's it kind of hopped up on her glove, and the runner safe on the steal. So runner on second base here with 2 down in this top of the first inning. Shaylee Holland with an 0-1 count, trying to bring that first run in. Burrows were not charged with an official error in last night's game, trying to work away from a defensive miscue here in the top of the first. 1-1 offering, swung on, fouled back and away. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Olin batting, and Dana Berkeley on deck. And the pitch called, strike 3. So the 2-0 error does no damage as Closey strikes out the side in the top of the first inning. No runs come across, and on your Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard. Blacks Burlington, Lewis and Clark, Hillsboro-Central Valley were scoreless headed to the bottom of the first.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. They're open Saturdays 10 to 5. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Bottom of the first inning, Hillsboro-Central Valley coming to the plate will be Peyton Quam, Kaylee Kittleson, Serena Closey, the 1-2-3 batters. Ellie Weiss, Danielle Dubois, Carsey Hattlestead, Megan Ensign, Jorah Leesberg, and Kate Onus. The rest of the batting 9 for HCV. The Burros will make their way up. They'll be facing off here against Sierra Yale, the pitcher for Delax Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Lady Wahoo's behind the plate. Kaylin Bachmeyer at first base. Keegan Anderson at second base. Logan Eastus at shortstop. Zanna Berkeley at third base. Piper Fettler in left field. Camry Benno in center field. And Shaylee Holland in right field here for the Lakers' defensive alignment. So Peyton Quam into the batter's box here for HCV. Quam scoring a couple of runs, scoring the 2 runs for the team last night. Here's picked up a couple walks, stole a couple bases, and she'll take the first pitch up high for ball 1. Here's the Burros come to the plate for the first time here today. Reminder that you can come out for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club Golf Tournament coming up on Thursday, June 22nd. It's at the Goose River Golf Course in Hillsboro. 4-person scramble, $175 entry fee per team for ages 16 and plus. Includes 9 holes, prizes, contest, and a meal. Here you can call Dave Knutsvig, 218-779-9554, or Don Paulsrud at 218-790-6621 for information or to get signed up for that HCV Booster Club Golf Tournament coming up Thursday, June 22nd. Pitch missing up high, and the count starting here at 3 balls, 1 strike to Peyton Quam. Yale looks to bring this one back down into the zone as she rocks and delivers, and this one up high. It's a leadoff walk for Peyton Quam. And as we've seen, we'll likely, possibly, probably be seeing Peyton trying to take second base here. In a A couple handfuls of steals last night. Here's the first pitch, swing and a miss. Quam does go. Throw is a little bit towards the first base side of the second base bag, off the line, and the runner slides in safely as Quam takes a stolen base, and Kaylee Kittleson gets an 0-1 count on that swing and a miss first pitch to her. So Kittleson trying to produce a run here with that runner on second. Here comes the delivery. Catching the zone for strike two. Right-handed hitting Kittleson. Look at Feller over in left field. She's closer to the line, not on the line. Here's a ground ball through the infield on the left side. It's going to go to Feller in left field. She's going to come up checking the throw, and Quam will score from second base. And Hillsboro-Central Valley will strike first here in the bottom of the first inning. Leading on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard 1-0.
Serena Close.
So Kittleson with the RBI single. Closey will now come up and bat. Yep. Serena Closey's first pitch to her is, well, catcher who's got up to check the runner down. I think it was a ball. I didn't see the umpire throw a strike, but also he was watching what the catcher was doing too, so I don't know. Here, runner goes for second. The dive is safe at second as Kittleson slides in safely. Head first slide and pitch missing for a ball. 2-0 here to Serena Closey.
1-1.
Ellie Weiss on deck. No, I take that back. It's 1-1. There's the 1-1 offering to Closey there for strike two. And now 1-2 hole. Closey did have the RBI double in the first inning last night. Got that first run across for the Burros. She'll check this one down the first base dugout line. Fall ball. Count stays. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kaylee Kittleson aboard at second base. Here after her RBI single and a steal of second. Here to get into scoring position for the Burros. Pitch popped up right side, foul territory, giving chase up against the dugout. It'll hit the top of the dugout and go out of play. There about just nicked the roof of that edge of the dugout. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count remains after Closey falls off a pair of pitches, and this one lined on a hop left side over to shortstop. Little bobble, and Closey will reach on an error. Reaching on the error, and both teams with the defensive misplays there in the first inning. And that will keep Kittleson at second base. First, though, Mallory Elfson will come in to run as the courtesy runner for Closey. So Elfson in to the book. There we go. Here comes the pitch now to Ellie Weiss, and inside, both runners looked, but then retreat back to their bags. We have seen a handful of delayed steals so far in this tournament. See if the Burros want to get on that action. Instead, Weiss going to pop one over the shortstop's head into left field, but just because it was in the range where it might have been catchable, Kittleson had to wait, and it dropped in, and did she... Okay, yeah, she was hanging on the base. I thought that she got forced out. There, so the fielder's choice and a 7-5 putout of Kittleson at third. So runners here on first and second with 1 out now as Danielle Dubois comes up to plate. And Elson, the courtesy runner, at second base as Dubois swings at the high pitch. Strike 1. Sorry, that was strike 2. Was it? 0-2 hole now. And this one, runs inside and hits her. So the hit by pitch, and that will load the bases. Here with 1 out for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Trying to open up a lead in this first inning. They already have 1 run coming across, and now Carsey Hattlestead will come to the plate. Hattlestead takes the first pitch low for a ball. A 1-0 offering here from Yale. And it is outside for ball 2. Hattlestead, the designated player today, hitting for the center fielder, Kritzberger, in the Burrow lineup card. Pitch missing low, ball 3. Hattlestead unable to reach base last night in her season debut after missing all year and with the knee injury. There's a called strike 1. Take sign on there for her. She'll watch it come through the middle, and 3 balls, 1 strike the count. Bases loaded, 1 down. And the pitch swung on left side. A slow hopper over to third. They'll come home and safe at the plate. The ball pops out as there was a little collision between Elfson and Wahus, and it will be safe at the plate, and the run scores. So Hattlestead will reach on a fielder's choice there, and it will be Elfson scoring, Weiss to third, Du Bois to second, and Hattlestead falling in behind at first base. So 2-0 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley plating a pair of runs so far here in the bottom of the first inning. Get a timeout called for the visit there in the circle for the Laker infield. The outfield having their own party out there in center field, talking things over and saying, all right, let's move past it. So Coach Person said, hey, last night was a tough loss, but you got to move past it, worry about today. Well, you got to worry about the batter at the plate now being Megan Ensign. Ensign takes the first pitch for strike 1. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's a pitch popped up and out of play. 0-2 hole now for Ensign. Leesburg will be on deck for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As Sierra Yale's pitch is rolled to the plate. Looks like she lost the grip on that one as it came off the hand. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one into right field. It will be caught for an out. Throwback to first is off the line into... Well, it rolls along the fence and ricochets back towards home, so runners will not advance. So it is a fly out to right field, and then everyone holds up at their bases. Little adventurous, but it's a fly ball, out number 2. And Jorah Leesburg will take the first pitch to her up high. Here, Ellie Weiss on third, Danielle Du Bois on second, Carsey Hattlestead at first base. Here for the Burros, trying to get more than just the 1 run with the bases loaded. They did get a run earlier, but since they've loaded the bases, they only have 1 run coming in to score so far. Here's a 2-0 count now to Leesburg, and it comes up high, makes it 3-0. Little bluff down to third on the throw, and Weiss dives back in safely. No throw. Here now the 3-0. It's ball 4 and the easy RBI as Leesburg walks down to first base. Weiss comes home, and the 3-run inning here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Coach Person going to come out to the circle. We'll have a conversation. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here. Bottom of the first inning, 2 down, 3-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the lead at the plate. Bases loaded when we come back.
Congratulations from Dakota Packers, HCV Booster Club, Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools, Our Savior's Lutheran Church, City of Hillsboro, Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Office, Dakota Heritage Bank, Alton Grain Terminal.
We'll resume here in the bottom of the first as the first pitch now to Kate Onis is there for strike 1. Onus, the 9th batter in the order, and the 9th would come to the plate here in the first inning. Pitch inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, bases loaded for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 3 runs have scored as Sierra Yale delivers the pitch, ball 2. Yale giving up just 1 hit. There's also been an error and 2 walks and a hit by pitch. But you get strike 2. Now Onus here with the 2-2 count will take the pitch. It's ball 3. Onus last night played in the field as a flex player, did not record an at-bat, so her first trip to the plate here in this state tournament. And she now has bases loaded, 2 down, 3-2 count, ball 4. A run comes in. 4-0, Hillsboro-Central Valley striking early. Here and giving some early offensive support to them. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change now. Looks like Yale's going to go to third. Berkeley's going to go to left field, and Piper Feller's going to come in to pitch. So we'll make those substitutions in the book, and we'll come back here after her warm-up tosses. Bottom of the first inning, 2 down, and the bases loaded for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They lead 4-0 on the Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavor. To this year's graduating class, we encourage you to step into your future and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Congratulations from administration, staff, and other students at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
So the new pitcher comes in for Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark, and ball 1 delivered from Piper Feller to Peyton Quam as the Burros have sent 10 to the plate here in the first inning. Pitch 2 comes up high and a 2-0 count. So Sierra Yale moves from the pitching circle over to third base. And Berkeley goes from third to left field, and Feller comes from left field to the pitching circle. The trio of changes defensively, and now this pitch missing outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes here to Quam. She walked to lead off the inning, came around to score on a Kittleson RBI single. And now Quam will walk, and she will pick up an RBI on the bases loaded walk. That's 3 straight walks here to bring in runs for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Here all with 2 outs. That will bring up Kaylee Kittleson. Single to left field, her first at-bat, first pitch to her, ball 1. Leesburg at third, Onus at second, Quam at first as this one falls to the backstop for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kittleson quickly into the box, ready to hit. Here comes the pitch now from Feller. And ground ball left side, picked at third, throw across to first is there, and Yale will get it to Bachmeyer for the final out. But 5 runs come across on 1 hit, 1 error, and they leave the bases loaded. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads after your first inning of play on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sale scoreboard, 5-0.
Spring is here and the scenery while driving down the road will soon be filled with farm machinery planting this year's crop. Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. As fieldwork begins, we want to remind you to take extra caution when approaching large, slow-moving machinery traveling down the road. A successful crop year is one that is accident-free. Irie Insurance offers all lines of insurance, and we would love the opportunity to visit with you. For our contact information, please visit our website at irieins.com.
Protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
5-0, Hillsboro-Central Valley with the advantage. To the top of inning number 2 we go. Serena Closey striking out the side with a 2-out error mixed in here in that first inning, facing the 4 batters. Here, and she'll face the 5, 6, 7 batters of the order now as Anna Berkeley comes in. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Berkeley, then any Wahoos and Sierra Yale. 1-0 to Berkeley, and this one soft ground over toward short. Kittleson, she'll field, she'll throw, and not in time. A little bobble of the ball as she tried to pick it up. Here, just kind of tipped out of the top of her glove. Didn't quite have it all the way there into the netting, and it's going to be going an infield single. And a runner on first here for Delax, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. The Lakers try and get back some of those 5 runs. Here's a pitch popped up. Quam behind the plate. She'll make the catch. Peyton Quam, quick reactions there behind the ditch. Didn't even have time to toss off the mask. Just get up out of the crouch, pointing out where it is thanks to Closey, the pitcher, and Quam able to get it. Runner holds at first. So 1 down now for Sierra Yale. Yale takes the first pitch low in what would be the dirt if we weren't playing on turf. 1-0. Yale started in the pitching circle, now over at third base. For Delax, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. So the Lakers have a runner on first, 1 down here in the top of the second inning. Serena Closey ready to rock and deliver. Burrow's expecting bunt. Here's a ball down the line going foul. Here's that one all the way into the far corner in left field. And that would have been for sure 2, probably 3, perhaps could have been the second inside the park home run for the Lakers in this tournament. Instead, it's a foul ball, strike 1. We can speculate all we want, but it's a 1-1 count. Fall to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. For Sierra Yale, facing Serena Closey. And with the number of pitches Closey threw last night, hoping for some quick at-bats here, or we'll see what they do with the pitching arms here, how to manage them through this 3-day tournament. Pitch fouled away. Here stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first with 1 down. Closey delivers and got enough of that to fall it off her. Oh, looks like the ankle maybe caught her there on that foul ball. As Yale looks to be in some discomfort out there. Coach Person gonna come over and just make sure everything is okay. From my angle, it looked like just that right off the ankle. So we'll see here how she's doing there. She's kind of looking there at the front of the foot now, more so on the toes area. She's gonna try and walk it out a little bit here, and while she does that, let's remind you that we have 2 state semifinal games coming your way this afternoon at 4 o'clock. It will be the Thompson Tommies and the Kindred Richland Vikings. Thompson with the 8-1 upset victory over number 2 ranked Renville County yesterday in our first game of the tournament. And then Kindred Richland with the 6-inning 11-1 victory over Central McLean yesterday. So that's semifinal game number 1. And then we'll have top-seeded the Beulah Miners with their victory over these Des Lacs Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers 6-5. They will take on the number 5-seeded Mayport CG Hatton Northwood Patriots. Patriots picked up the 8-2 victory over the Burros in last night's action. So both those games will be coming up. 4 o'clock for that first semifinal, and then 35 minutes after the first one, we'll go with semifinal number 2. Just a heads up, there is a possibility of some rain in the area here this afternoon. We're going to get all the games in today, though. We do have lights out here, and with the turf field, they'll be able to handle the rain. Sounds like if we get any and we can't play, we're going to wait it out, and we're going to get them in here tonight. So we're not moving games tomorrow. We're getting them in tonight, provided that everything can be played. Here's a swing and a miss on a 2-2 for strike 3. And that's out number 2.
Second baseman, number 4, Tegan
Yale
Anderson.
checks off the foul ball off the foot to come back and complete that bat, but unfortunately goes down for out number 2. So Tegan Anderson will come up, playing at second base for the Lakers. She'll take the first pitch, ball 1. And as far as tomorrow's schedule, we'll have the third place championship games. Third place game, it's just going to go 35 minutes after the fifth place game. Is not going with the set time so much, except for the championship game, which will be at 6:30. We'll have both those, plus we'll have whichever game that the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros are in, whether it's the 7th place game at 10 a.m. or the Consolation Championship 5th place game 35 minutes after that 7th place game. Here's a pitch in the dirt, makes it a 2-ball, 1-strike count to Tegan Anderson. Here in this second inning. Closey already ticking up near the 30 pitch count here in this frame. And this one off the plate for a ball 3. Ella Brown, the designated player, on deck for the Lakers. Here she will complete the batting 9. And this one up for ball 4. Moves the runner up to second, with Anderson filling behind at first base.
Ella Brown.
Ella Brown will bat now. Designated player. 2 outs, 2 on here in the second inning. Trying to get back some of those 5 first inning runs that the Lakers allowed. Showing bunt, pulling back, taking strike 1. So 0-1, seeing the defense charging in. Here you had Weiss and Du Bois at third and first, charging in. Kittleson at shortstop, having to run over to third to field. The throw should come that way. Instead, here's a pitch low for a ball. Momentarily got away from Kwon, but she picked it up and came out running towards the third base bag and said, "Go ahead, test me," but runners get back to the bags. Still first and second. 1-1 count. Up high, ball 2. Oh, 2-1 here with 2 outs. Here's it was a leadoff single, infield single, then a pop out to catcher, a strikeout, then a walk to move the runner aboard. And finally, here comes the strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, second inning. Here's Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis and Clark looking for a base hit to get a run in. Check swing, held up, it's ball 3. It's tailed outside to that right-handed hitter, Ella Brown. Top of the order up on deck for the Lakers. This one, swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 strikeouts through 2 innings for Serena Closey in the circle. And most importantly for the Burros, no runs come across. The Lakers leave 2 stranded on base. Here and to the bottom of inning number 2, Hillsboro-Central Valley maintains the 5-0 lead over Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis and Clark on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And remember, appetizers and so many other fun activities at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Good luck to the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they thank you for all of your support with the Hillsboro Vets Club.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
Hillsboro-Central Valley coming to the plate in the bottom of inning number 2, leading 5-0, will be the 3, 4, 5 hitters of the Borough order. Serena Closey, Ellie Weiss, Danielle DuBois to bat. Closey reached on error her first time up, and then the courtesy runner for her, Mallory Elfson, came in to score a run. As that bat will start with the first pitch, strike one. Here. And now the pitch, swing on and grounded through the infield for a base hit. Closey will pick up the single. Here with the little diamond cutter up the middle. Closey will come out as the courtesy runner Elfson will come back in. Ellie Weiss bats now for HCV. Here with new pitcher Piper Feller, starting her first complete inning. Came on, got the final out last inning. Here's a swing and miss. Runner goes, and the slide is there in time for the stolen base. Elfson will steal her way to second. Weiss here will have an 0-1 count as we get set now with that runner in scoring position. That's 1, 2, 3. Three stolen bases here early on for Hillsboro-Central Valley as they're looking to be aggressive out there on that base path. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike. Weiss hit into a fielder's choice her first time up. Tried to get the out at the plate, but the ball rolled away on the slide and a little bit of a collision. So the run came in. Here and now one down the right field line. It will just go fall. As Weiss was looking to sneak one in down the line. Unable to do so. For sure would have had Elfson coming in and around as she was already rounding third base when that ball landed. Instead, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count remains. But now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes as this one misses up high from Piper Feller. There's Feller, the 7th grader, here for the Lakers as a swing and miss, drop third strike, and they'll get the out at first. Runner will advance, though, to third. So the strike 3 out on the 2-3 put out. We're on third, or goes to third on the pass ball. Brings up Danielle DuBois. First pitch to her is ball 1. Here at the 1-0. DuBois was hit by a pitch last time. Here she'll swing through this one for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit by the pitch, came around to score a run on a bases loaded walk. Part of 4 unearned runs in that first inning for the Burros. Pitch on the outside, Black. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on third, Mallory Elfson, courtesy runner for Serena Closey, who singled, leading off the frame. Pitch goes low for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This Laker program here with their 7th straight trip to the state tournament is a ball back to the pitcher. Feller, she'll field take the out at first, and the run will come in. So we'll make it a 6-0 game, but the out is made. And the RBI on that 1-3 ground out for Du Bois. Brings up Carsey Hattlestead. Reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. Here in the first pitch, strike one. Up high, ball one. A little bit lighter crowd than it was yesterday for this early games. Of course, both these two teams are playing the late afternoon games yesterday. So they had some holdover spectators from the early quarterfinal games. Here's a 1-2 flare shot here over towards second base, and it will be Anderson coming over to make the catch. That'll be the final out as Hillsboro-Central Valley extends the lead. There with the run coming across in the bottom of the second, and they lead now 6-0 on the Golden Harvest. Tim Cassette, Seat Sales Scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Top of inning number 3, Delax, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark coming to the plate with the top of the order. Here's so far their first 2 innings. With the 9 coming to the plate, they've stranded 3 on 1 hit. Logan Eastis will bat. She is a strikeout victim when Closey struck out the side in the first inning, part of her 5 strikeouts so far in this one. There's ball 1. Is it 8 there? Okay. Here the ball popped up over to second base, and Ensign backing her way out will make the twisting catch out there in shallow right field.
Center fielder number 1, Cami Beno.
And we'll bring up Cambry Beno. 1 down. $13 there. Here's the pitch, bunted right to the glove of Ellie Weiss. There for the soft little pop out for out number 2. We're just talking there, trying to see where we're at. The high water mark so far, and now our 6th game of the tournament still remains Riley Satram's 15 strikeouts last night. Here's a pitch down the right field line. That's going to hook foul out of play. There's Savicole for Renville County, 13 strikeouts in the earlier Consolation semifinals. I think she had like 11 yesterday. Maybe it's... We've seen a lot of pitchers throwing double-digit strikeouts in this tournament so far. I do not have the number. I'm sure no one does, but it makes you wonder, what is the total number of strikeouts in a tournament? What's the high water mark of that? Here's a ball 2. So 2-1. Here to Kaylin Bachmeyer. Abicool in her 2 innings, or 2 games, she's up around that 25 mark total combined. Rath had 8 last night for Kindred Richland. Christensen had 13 yesterday for Beulah against Burlington. Closey was in double figures last night for the Burros, and again that 15 for Satcham. Backhand snag over at third, throw to first across the way, and that will be the third out as Weiss gets it to Du Bois for the final out of the inning. It's a 1-2-3 frame, and the lead is 6-0 for Hillsboro-Central Valley over to Burlington, Lewis and Clark on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Dirt turning, hearts pumping, motors roaring. It's nonstop racing action Thursday nights at the Norman County Raceway and Friday nights at the Red River Valley Speedway. Featuring the fastest drivers around. Don't miss a lap. Fuel burning, dirt turning all summer long. For more information, visit ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com. The action never stops. Thursday night racing at the Norman County Raceway and Friday night racing at the Red River Valley Speedway.
The Norman County Fair, June 21st through 24th, Ada, Minnesota. Mighty Thomas Carnival on the Midway. Racing, ag education, free family Friday, free music, youth day, senior day, hypnotist Freddie Justice, wrestling, parade, tractor show, food, games, fun, 4-H, FFA. For a complete schedule of events, visit normancountyfair.com. Join your family, friends, and neighbors. Everyone's going to be there. Where summer begins and the fun never ends. The Norman County Fair, June 21st through 24th, Ada, Minnesota.
Update here for 10-5. 10-5. There. No, I read that wrong. It was 10-5.
10-5, excuse me.
Yep.
10-5.
That's my bad. Oh, providing updates, and I can't even do that. Okay, welcome back here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. There, Hillsboro-Central Valley coming to the plate. Megan Ensign, Jorah Leesburg, and Kate Onis will bat. As you got the notification here between innings. Burlington over Shiloh Christian, 10-5 on the baseball field at Corbett Field across the way. So Burlington's baseball team into the Consolation Championship game tomorrow. Here, their softball club will have to come back here to try and match that as they pop up to the right side, charging over. Anderson along the right field line will make the catch as the second baseman covers a lot of ground, but gets the pop out for out number 1. So Ensign goes down and Leesburg comes up for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Leesburg with a bases loaded walk for an RBI, her first at bat. Here, ball 1 to her. And this one, doing some double checking here. And yeah, here, so ball 2. Here's Feller facing Leesburg here for the first time. And it will be a strike 1 here. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-2, I take that back. Base is empty, 1 down. Here comes the pitch, and it's a strike 3, but ball gets behind, and a pass ball reaching at first base. So safe on the drop 3rd strike. Puts a runner aboard at first. So Kate Onis will come up now. Here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. She also walked with the bases loaded to bring in a run back in that 5-run first inning. Showing bunt and bunts it to the backstop for a fall ball, strike 1. Leesburg at first base. Onis here, the final batter that Feller will face for the first time. They're at the top of the order, and Peyton Quam coming up. And this pitch away and a bluff of a throw from who's behind the plate. Leesburg scampers on back to that first base bag. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first base. Here comes the pitch. Swung through for strike 2. So, Onus, again, did not record an at-bat last night playing right field. Playing in right again here today, but not as the flex player. Pitch up into the backstop. Leesburg will break for second base, and she'll be in with the wild pitch. Safe there, moving into scoring position. Evening up the count for the batter. 2-2 to Onus. Here's Feller's pitch. Called strike. Yeah, okay, yeah. They had the strikeout going and then hanging around. Thought I saw something. No, it's a called strike 3. So the strikeout for Feller, her first of the game, and now that brings up 2 outs, and Peyton Quam comes to the plate.
Catcher number 1, Peyton Quam.
So 1-0 after the first pitch, missing for ball 1. Quam came up twice in the first inning. She walked twice. Once she scored a run, and then another time it brought in a run. So her third trip to the plate here, and we're in the third inning. Pitch missing for ball 2. Here comes the pitch from Piper Feller, and it's a ground ball right side over at second off the glove of Anderson. She'll stick with it. Throw, though, will be wide. Gets wide, and then Leesburg comes in to score. So the error will bring in a run and extend the inning.
Shortstop
So Quam safe on the error. And Leesburg comes in to score on that same error. So 7-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads. Burrows 7 runs, just 2 hits so far in the game. Swing and a miss as the runner of Quam goes, and the head first dive gets her into second. Ball rolls into center field. She's going to take third base. So Quam all the way over to third. Give her credit here on the steal of second, and then going to third on the throwing error. Here, and that will put the runner on third. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's up high for a ball. Even count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Peyton Quam at first base, her second stolen base of the game. Here and then advancing on the error. Pitch low into the turf, and that will be ball 2 to Kaylee Kittleson. Kittleson's had an RBI single in the first and also grounded out in the first. She's also forced out in the base pass after stealing a base in that first inning. Pitch off the plate for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike to Kittleson. Closey on deck, trying to get a shot here in the third inning. And that pitch misses, ball 4. Kittleson jogging on down to first, and she will fill that base. So runners on the corners. For Serena Closey to come up. She's reached twice, once on an error and once on a single. Her courtesy runner, Mallory Elfson, has come in to score 2 runs in her place. First pitch, swing and a miss. Runner goes for second, no throw down. And it's a stolen base. So 0-1 here. Closey trying to bring in a pair of runs. This one popped up over our heads in the press box. And 0-2 hole now. Here's Closey hit a 1-2 pitch over to short in the first. And now she lines one up through the middle. That will score 2. As Quam comes in easily, Kittleson on her horse will come in without a throw home. Gets the head first slide in anyway. And the 2 runs come in on the Closey RBI single. And that will extend the lead out here to 9-0. Mallory Elson will come in as the courtesy runner. Here with the pitcher Closey doing the work offensively and letting Elfson run the bases for her. Elfson has scored 2 runs here for the Burros so far. So Ellie Weiss will come up now in this bottom of inning number 3. Hillsboro-Central Valley on top 9-0. 5 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 3 so far here in the third. In that total as well, 9 runs, only 2 earned runs by my calculation. There's the errors hurting the Lakers in this one. Also had a strikeout for a drop third strike that the runner reached base on. Could have been that third out. Instead, here's a 1-0 and now a 1-1 as this one is fouled back out of play. Here for Ellie Weiss, 0 for 2 today. Here she hit into a fielder's choice and she went down on a drop third strike. The 1-1 is fouled to the backstop. Here it's a 1-2. Here again, the semifinal game is scheduled to get underway at 4 o'clock as the ball gets away and the pass ball runner will go up to second. Elson advancing. Here and it evens the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 4 o'clock, our semifinal game with Thompson and Kindred Richland. A couple of familiar foes in that one. Go back to the old one. It was just the East-West regions. Of note for that, this Delax Burlington Lewis and Clark program, the only team from the Old West region that has reached a state title game. Here's a high pop-up over to short, and Eastis will be underneath it for the out. That will be the fly out to end the inning. 3 runs come across for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and they lead here on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard 9-0.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
9-0, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads. Here in the top of inning number 4 will be the 4, 5, 6 batters. For Delax Burlington, Lewis and Clark coming to the plate. Shaylee Holin will bat first. She'll take the first pitch, strike 1. Here with our in-game update from Irie Insurance. Here for all your insurance needs, contact Irie Insurance online, irieins.com. And remember to give them a contact here about crop hail policies to protect your crop with Irie Insurance online, irieins.com, as the pitch misses for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Delax Burlington, Lewis and Clark here as no runs, just 1 hit. They've committed 3 errors in the field. They've left 3 runners on base. Facing Serena Closey, they're now halfway through the second trip through the order. Here in this one, she has 5 strikeouts in the game so far against 1 walk, 1 hit. Those also had 1 Burrow error, allowing a runner to reach. Hillsboro-Central Valley with 9 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 4 runners left on base. Here's a ground ball towards third on a 3-1 count. The throw over to first, Weiss to Du Bois, and the out number 1. Ellie Weiss with the field and throw across the diamond. Brings up Then Berkeley. She singled in her first at bat. That was leading off the second inning, the only hit so far for the Lakers. And she was left out at second base. First pitch, strike one. Cozy here at 48 pitches right now. And she rocks and delivers for number 49. It gets to the backstop for a ball, one strike. Winner of this one gets Renville County tomorrow in game number 2, the 5th place game, Consolation Championship game. Loser will face off against Central McLean in the 7th place game at 10 a.m. Then tomorrow we're going to go 10 a.m. with game number 1, 7th place game. 5th place game will be 35 minutes after that. 3rd place game will be 35 minutes after that. And 6:30 start time for the championship game tomorrow. Here as we'll have the championship in the 3rd place and whichever game Hillsboro-Central Valley works their way into here with the audio-only broadcast on yourliveevent.com. Plus we'll also have state baseball as well. Chase Miller will have the semifinal between Central Cass and Thompson. That's a late game tonight. 6:30, 7 o'clock, about when that one should get going. Again, depending on the rain and weather that we could have going through the area this afternoon, according to the radar and the weatherman. Here and also then we'll have the championship and 3rd place game tomorrow with baseball. And Chase Miller with those calls on yourliveevent.com with the audio-only broadcasts. Ball 3 comes inside, full count now. 2 Xana Berkeley. Here's Serena Closey, looks to rock and deliver. And it's squirted fall to the first base side. So count stays full. On deck hitter scheduled is Lainey Wahus. Berkeley steps back into that right-handed batter's box and awaits the full count offering. Ball 4. So she will reach base twice tonight. Today. And that will bring up Lainey Wahus. Wahus with a pop out here to the catcher Quam on a bunt attempt her first time up. Here she'll take the practice cut and step in with 1 down in this top of inning number 4. Pitch goes low for ball 1. And here we'll have the only broadcast and every other region broadcast that we've had too. It's all available. Here's a pop-up, and this time Quam will catch it on the 3rd base side in foul territory. So mirror image of the last one as it's popped up. And Quam coming out of the crouch to track it down in foul territory for the second out. Brings up Sarah Yale. I was starting to say before that pop-up. Go to the broadcast archive there at yourliveevent.com. We'll have the videos there of our previous games here, the audio-only broadcasts here when we bring it to you. Again, this broadcast authorized, special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the NDHSAA. Fouled off on pitch 1, fall to the backstop on pitch 2. And now Sierra Yale in an 0-2 hole after she struck out her first at bat against Serena Closey. Trying for a different outcome with that runner on first base. Closey sets up and delivers the 0-2 up high for a ball. Sun's out here in Minot. Sun's out, guns out. A lot of the tank tops of the rolled up sleeves right now. Everyone trying to work on that tan. I'm glad I'm in the press box because I do not tan. I just go straight to burning, and that pitch burns through the zone for strike 3 looking. Closey gets the strikeout. They leave the runner stranded on first, and it's No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 run left on base for the Lakers in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the 9-0 lead on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at RDK Enterprises, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities, and they encourage all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. Congratulations to the area graduates, and best of luck in your future endeavors from the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
It's a North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 5th and 6th.
And the 1-2. Hit on the ground, is going to sneak through the middle for a base hit.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 12th and 13th.
This one comes Olivia Vetter, back set, blocked at the net.
Plus the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 10th and 11th.
Now it's with Class A. Here's Michael Nile with the windmill duck.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Danielle DuBois, Carsey Hattlestead, Megan Ensign will bat for Hillsboro-Central Valley. First pitch, strike 1. And now Piper Feller will come back with ball 1 here to DuBois. Danielle 0 for 1 here today. She was hit by a pitch and she's grounded out. She scored 1 run in the game. Also has an RBI in that ground out back in that 2nd inning. There's a strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Feller coming on, getting the last out of the 1st, pitch the 2nd, pitch the 3rd. Starting the 4th here for the Lakers of Delax, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. Pitch missing for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Feller's delivery off the zone here for ball 3. Looking at the pitching lines in this one. Sarah Yale got the start, going 2/3 of an innings, giving up 5 runs, just 1 earned run. Here with 1 hit, 3 walks, and a hit batter. Here's a called strike 3. DuBois goes down for the first out, and that will improve the pitching line for Feller, as Piper Feller now 2 2/3 innings, 4 runs, just 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, 2 hits, 2 walks in the game. There with the in-game update from Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, here with the phone number 701-436-5777. Auto, home, life, farm. Give Ryan Opdahl a call at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Here's this pitch to the backstop here. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a miss for Halstead, and she falls behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carsey Adelstead reached on a fielder's choice, scored a run, also had an RBI in that fielder's choice. Here now, this one low in the dirt as it rolls to the plate for ball 2. 2-2 the count. 1 down and the base is empty. And this one up high, laid off of it. Full count now to Hattlestead. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the delivery. Ball 4. Hattlestead will walk on down to first base. Megan Ensign will come up. 0 for 2 today as she's going out to the right field area twice. I think we might have a pinch runner for the Burros now with Hattlestead at first and Coach Erickson coming over, and yeah, we are. And it's going to be 18, is that Hong? Yep, Casey Hong will come to run. So Hong at first base. Here after the walk to the designated player, actually Hattlestead. So Megan Ensign here with the 0-2 day, trying to get one going. Here's a swing and a miss on one as the runner goes. Here in the little collision there. And then Hong kneeling on the base, going to apply the tag anyway. And it's a stolen base. Moving up to second into scoring position. So Ensign with that run, which here's a fall tip. Fall tip as it goes to the backstop. Hong retreats back to second base. If Hong does come in, the Lakers would have to score at least one run in the top of the fifth, or we would once again hit that 10-run rule victory after 5. This pitch popped back out of play. 0-2 hole for Megan Ensign. She's flown out to the right fielder and then popped one over to the right field line where the second baseman Anderson tracked that one down. This one, she'll check swing. They say she went. Strike 3. So the out number 2. And that brings up Dura Leesburg. Leesburg here today, 0 for 1 with a RBI on a bases loaded walk. And then she reached on a drop third strike and came in to score on an error. First pitch to her is ball 1. Pitch number 2 is ball 2. Burros have scored in each inning so far. Here, and they got one in scoring position to try and keep that streak going. Here's the pitch up high for ball 3. Here, so 3-0. Runner on second base. Kate Onis on deck in the 9 spot for the Burro batting order. 2 outs. Bunt is shown, pulled back. Runner goes for third. And they say that is a strike. So Hong steals the next base over at third. Here Leesburg showing the bunt. Third base charging in. No one there to cover, so no throwdown. Here's the 3-1. Ball 4. So that will walk and put runners on the corners. Likely to see Leesburg in action here, running the base paths. Trying to see if they can get Hong in from third. Save some wear and tear here in this 3-day tournament. Kate Onis, first pitch to her. Runner goes for second, the throw down. Now coming home, and the throw is out at the plate. So Leesburg stealing to second. Hong running on the throw down as it went back to the pitcher. She tried to catch him unaware, but that will be the third out. So the score remains 9-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading over Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Congratulations from Dakota Packers, Hillsboro Vets Club, K2 Seeds and the Kritzberger family, Dave Mueller, Mueller Angus, Tim Cassette, Golden.
Develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. A thank you to the students, teachers, parents, and staff that made this a great school year. And a special congratulations and good luck to the graduating class of 2023. You can find out more about the great things happening in Thompson Public Schools, plus summer camp information, 2023-2024 school year calendar dates, information, and athletic requirements. TPS-K12.org. Go Tommies!
Top of inning number 5, 9-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads over Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. Here's the Burros and Lakers trying to make it to the 5th place game, the Consolation Championship game. They'll take on Renville County. Renville County with a loss to Thompson in the first quarterfinal yesterday, and a first game played here today. They defeated Central McLean 10-0 in 5 innings. Here's a strike 1 to Tegan Anderson, 8-9-1 batters for Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. Here in this 5th inning so far, just one hit against Serena Closey. in the circle for the Burros. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Anderson, first plate appearance, she walked. Now she's looking to get aboard again, leading off, get some base runners going. And here, if the Lakers do not score, Burros get 1 in the bottom half of the inning. That would be the game. Pitch off the plate here for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This game now approaching an hour and 15 minutes of age. And our semifinals will begin at 4 o'clock here today. It's currently 5 minutes to 2, so we will have some time in between games unless things get really wild here and from this point on. Pitch missing for a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Anderson back in, Ella Brown on deck, scheduled up for the Lakers. Here's the pitch, fall to the backstop. Count stays, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reset the Burrow defense here. Serena Closey pitching, Peyton Quam catching, Danielle Dubois at first base, Megan Ensign at second, Kaylee Kittleson at shortstop, Ellie Weiss at third, Dara Leesburg at left field, Santa Kritzberger in center, and Kate Onis in right field. Here's a fly ball to Kritzberger in center, and she'll camp underneath it. And that is out, number 1. Ella Brown now to the plate. 0 for 1 today, a strikeout against Closey. Closey with her line now, 4 1/3 innings pitched, no runs allowed. Has 6 strikeouts against 1 hit, 2 walks so far. And here she comes back with ball 1 to Ella Brown. Top of the order on deck for the Lakers. With 1 out in this 5th inning. Ground ball, snagged by Closey on the hop. Throw over to Dubois at first base, and that's the out. Good snag and a good throw. 2 down, brings up top of the order. Here will be the shortstop, Logan Yeastas, for the Lakers. Trying to be a little 2-out spark plug. We've seen a few teams with some 2-out rallies in games so far. This is the 6th game of this Class B state tournament. Here the first pitch, ball 1. Eastis 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a pop out to second. This one popped up over back second. Right field, who's going to take it? It's going to be the right fielder, Onis, calling off for it. She'll snag it, and that is out, number 3. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Lakers. Burros need 1 to walk off in the bottom of the 5th, leading 9-0 on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Hillsboro-Central Valley leading 9-0. It'll be Kate Onis, Peyton Quam, Kaylee Kittleson, scheduled batters to begin the inning. 9-1-2 in the Burrow order. And here, if the Burros get 1 run this inning, that will be the shortened game here with the 10-run rule victory. Be the 3rd game of the tournament that would have that outcome. Kindred Richland with an 11-1 final in 6 innings yesterday, and earlier today, a 10-0 victory for Renville County over Central McLean in 5 innings. This first pitch fouled off and out of play for strike 1. Onus here today, a walk with the bases loaded for an RBI. She's struck out. Here's one down the right field line. It is twisting foul. Twisting into foul territory, and it'll be strike 2 as Onus gets a little fist bump here from Molly Knutsvig, assistant coach down at the first base coaching box, as she was hustling down the line. Says, all right, go on, strain it out. Let's see you down here at first base again. Here's the 0-2, and it's to the backstop here for ball 1. 1-2 to the right-handed hitting right fielder for Hillsboro-Central Valley as the pitch comes in low, and Feller with 2 straight balls ties the count back up here at 2-2. Piper Feller came on and got the final out in the first inning. She's pitched the rest of the way to this point. Here is the pitch, runs in and hit by pitch. Onus works back from an 0-2 and is hit by the pitch. And she's going to get a little time here to kind of shake out that wrist that she took it off. And actually she's going to come out here as the pinch runner coming in. And that will be Krista Ackerman. Krista Ackerman will run at first base, the pinch runner, representing the walk-off run for the Burros. And now they have the top of the order with Peyton Quam. Quam has walked twice and reached on error. Shows bunt, and it's bunted foul off the plate and behind her. Burros have been aggressive on the bases. We'll see if Ackerman gets to go in motion. Quam calls time as she digs into the box here, and we had Fellers trying to start her motion. Umpire steps out, says, no, hold on, not ready. Batter still had time. Now we're good to go. And the pitch, missing for a ball. Looked like a little high that time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Peyton Quam. Quam has also scored 2 runs and has an RBI on the day. One of 3 straight RBIs for the Burro team that came on bases loaded walks in that 5-run first inning. Again, of the 9 runs scored by the Burros, just 2 total earned runs allowed. It's 3 Laker errors, inflating that run total against them. Pitch misses, 3-1 the count now. Here's the Burros trying to get on and move a runner around. Feller sets and delivers in this one, ball 4. Quam will walk for the 3rd time tonight, the 5th time in this 2 days so far, this Class B tournament. Kaylee Kittleson comes up now. Here with runners on, 1st and 2nd. Coach Person going to come out though, and we might have a pitching change here. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Burros lead 9-0 on yourliveevent.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
As they break up the conversation in the circle, here I want to take a quick moment to remind you about the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club Golf Tournament coming up June 22nd. Here it's at the Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro as this pitch rolls away from the batter. Kittleson, the runners move up. So the pass ball moving the runners. And now it will be second and third here with Kittleson. Chance to drive in that runner. Your call or a strike 2 on the swing and a miss. 0-2 hole. The HCV Booster Club Golf Tournament Thursday, June 22nd starts at 4 o'clock. It's a 9-hole, 4-person scramble. Ages 16 plus. Here, contact the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club. Here's the ball rolls away. And no advancement from the runners. Here didn't like the read on that one. So they stay at their bags. Nobody out, so you don't want to risk it. See if you can get a ball in play and bring in that walk-off run as Kittleson falls this one to the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count remains. So Krista Ackerman pinch running at third base. Here for Kate Onis, who got aboard with a hit by pitch. Now this one swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Brings up Serena Closey. Here's the Burrows senior trying to, we're going to have an intentional walk. So she will not go for a walk-off hit in the state tournament here your senior year. Instead, you get intentionally walked to load the bases. That brings up Ellie Weiss for the Burrows. So it'll be up to this Burrows senior to try and walk things off. First, though, we're going to get the courtesy runner coming in. So Closey intentionally walked. She has to go down to first, and then Mallory Elfson will come in and courtesy run for the pitcher.
Courtesy runner number 5, Mallory Ellison, back in.
So bases loaded, 1 down. Winning run at third base. First pitch, fall to the backstop. Strike 1. There's Ellie Weiss here today, 0 for 3. She's reached on a fielder's choice, scored a run. She's struck out, and then she's popped out to shortstop. Pitch up high as she lays off of it for a ball. 1-1 the count. Defense playing in the infield as well, trying to get that runner at home if they can. Still just 1 out. So unless he can turn a quick 2, which we'll see here as this one's fall back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Probably just, if you get it to you, take the out at home and gun down that run. Here's the 1-2 up high for ball 2. Even count. 9-0, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads here in the bottom of the 5th. With that walk-off run aboard at third base. Runners at second, third don't matter to the Burrows. They matter to the Lakers if they could get a double play. As this one popped up right side, drifting into foul territory, and it is dropped. There's it does not come in. Here, looked like Bachmeyer coming over as it kind of hung up in the air and sailed on her a little bit. A little awkwardly stepping over the bag. And Burrows just making sure if she had a foot in fair territory or something when that ball dropped. They sent Ackerman to the plate, but was in foul territory, so it is a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one, line to the glove, and it's a double play. Line to the glove of Bachmeyer at first. Couldn't catch it in foul territory. Reaction there at first to get it on the liner. She'll step on first for the double play, and that will bring us now to the top of the 6th inning. Hillsboro-Central Valley still leads 9-0 over Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seat Sales Scoreboard.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband, voice, TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at RDK Enterprises, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Top of the sixth inning, and it'll be the 2-3-4 hitters for Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. It's Camry Bendo. Little bat, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-out back to the pitcher, Closey. Here's a swing and a miss. Ball one, and then strike one. Even 1-1 count. Beno then Galen Bachmeyer, who just made the great double play at first for the Lakers. And Shaylee Holen, the scheduled batters. As Beno gets strike two on her. She's going to call time, walk down, talk with Coach Person. Comes over, a couple words of encouragement, a little pat on the back, saying, here we go, be a hitter. Be a hitter, kid. Swing the stick, make contact, hit it somewhere, run the bases. Like she said in the pregame, you gotta, throw the ball, hit the ball. It's a simple game here as Quam lays out, can't hold on to it though as it bounces off the glove in the on-deck circle near the third base dugout. She went horizontal extension, and that's going to get the turf burn on the arm too. So we're going to have a timeout here while she gets that covered up with the tape, a little blood there. So we'll get a quick break here. We'll come back here in the top of the sixth inning on YourLiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. They're open Saturdays 10 to 5. Call anytime 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Congratulations on a great season from Dakota Natural Gas, American Crystal Sugar Company, Ag Country Farm Credit Services, Bloomfield Enterprise, RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, Hillsboro EDC. There's more at Exit 104. Goose River Bank, Mayville, Hillsboro, Hatton, Irie Insurance, IRIEINS.com. Halsted Telephone Company, Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Well, Peyton Quam gets the elbow area wrapped up there where she took the turf burn. And she'll be back in as Beno gets the pitch popped up towards third. And Weiss will be there for the out. Now, Kaylin Bachmeyer will bat. Her first pitch popped up behind the plate, and Quam will make that catch. A couple of
right fielder number 22.
little infield pop-ups for outs 1 and 2. Brings up Haley Holen. Holen here today, 0 for 2. The first pitch is fouled off, out of play. Here in this top of inning number 6, Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark so far has been held to an infield single to lead off the second inning. The only hit that they've had so far is Colsey looking to shut the door here in the 6th. She was hoping to shut the door offensively in the 5th, coming up with runners on second and third, but instead she was intentionally walked. And then the liner to the glove at first of Bachmeyer. And just no time for the runners to scramble back as that was the double play. Get him out of the inning. That one's fallen off out of play. If Holland can speed up that bat a little bit and strain that trajectory. This one lays off the pitch up high for a ball. 1-2, 2 down, and the base is empty. In the top of the sixth in a 9-0 game. Flax Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Here's the pitch, comes inside, drop third strike, and it's kicked off of the foot of Quam as she comes out of the crouch. She kind of kicks it away from herself. And the runner will reach first base safely. So the 7th strikeout from Closey. But the runner aboard at first as it kicks away from the catcher. Still 2 outs, and now Senna Berkeley comes up and lines one into center field. Kritzberger dives and catches it in the outfield. A sinking liner in center field, and Santa Kritzberger goes after it, lays out, and makes the catch. There, so the extra runner does not matter as they get the out on the fly out to center. And to the bottom of the 6th inning we go. 9-0 the score on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Hillsboro-Central Valley will have Danielle Dubois coming up to lead things off. Then Darcy Hattlestead and Megan Ensign, the scheduled hitters to bat. Here is Feller staying in the circle here for the Lakers of Delax Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Dubois comes to the plate here. The righty is 0 for 2 today, hit by a pitch, scored a run, has grounded out and struck out. Also has an RBI here today. So the Burros trying to get that elusive 5th run of the game. Here's after the Closey 2 RBI single in the 3rd. The Burros had runners on 2nd and 3rd in the 4th, and the runner was thrown out at the plate trying to do a delayed double steal. And then in the 5th inning, they load the bases with 1 out, but a liner right to the glove of Bachmeyer at first. She steps in the bag for the double play here, so keeping the Lakers alive in the game, but so far their offense hasn't followed suit with the defense. Here's the pitch up high, 3 balls and a strike to Dubois to lead off the inning. As Feller delivers the pitch, ball 4. Ball 4, Dubois walks down to first. Coach Erickson comes over. We'll see here if we got a pitch runner coming in. And we will, coming out of the dugout, will be, is that number 2? Is it? Yep, Gallagher. Sadie Gallagher will come out. She will run. So Coach Erickson using the bench here, getting some runners in. It's Gallagher aboard at first base, and representing that walk-off run. Darcy Hattlestead will bat in the first pitch to her. Here's a ball that's thrown into center field on the steal attempt. Stolen base for Sadie Gallagher. And she's in scoring position now for Hattlestead. Hattlestead here today 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice. She has flown out and has walked. She has also driven in an RBI on that fielder's choice. This one fouled back out of play. There, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Burrows with 7 unearned runs, just 3 hits. They've left 7 runners on base. But they still lead 9-0. Strike 2 there, ball and 2 strikes to Hattlestead, the designated player. This one popped up behind home plate, drifting and hitting going over the backstop there. Sadie Gallagher, pinch runner at second base for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carsey Hattlestead, the hitter. And it is check swing. They say she went around, strike 3. So Piper Feller picks up the strikeout. That's her 7th strikeout here in relief. Here in what is now 4 2/3 innings that she's thrown in the circle as the 7th grader here in the Class B state tournament. Here's the first pitch to Megan Ensign, and it is off and away for a ball. And Wahoos behind the plate gets out and jumps up to keep that from getting to the backstop and allowing Gallagher to advance. Ensign 0 for 3 today as she takes the 1-0 on the outside part of the plate for a 2-ball, no strike count. Hitters count here for Megan Ensign. Leesburg on deck for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And the pitch is called strike. 2-1. I did not double check last inning if Onis stayed in right field after she was hit on a pitch on the wrist, her last at bat. She's currently in the hole. But let's see here if she comes up or who comes up here after the 3-1 delivery comes to Ensign. And a swing and a miss. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, walk-off run at second base for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Feller rocks and delivers. This one fouled off left side, third base side, up against the fence and holding on to it. Gallagher is going to stay at second base. Momentarily thought about it, but saw left field, shortstop, pitcher all going over to third base to help cover. So turns back to the base. And a great catch there up against the fence in foul territory by Wahoos for out number 2. So it brings up Jorah Leesburg. Leesburg today 0 for 1. She's walked twice and reached on a drop third strike. First pitch to her is strike 1. Now this one comes in low for a ball. Ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Burrows will walk off or will play the 7th. And the Lakers will have more chance to get some offensive production. Here's this one lined. Foul out of play. Haven't seen a lot of well-hit balls here against these pitchers. Here just enough, though, to get the runs across for the Burrows. Here's this one, misses for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the ball in the dirt. Runner breaks for a third. It's off the glove, and it bounces away. Gallagher not going to push it for home. So Gallagher will go to third. Here's the throw. Bounced off the glove a little high, but rolling over towards the third base dugout, but right to the dugout, not down the right field line where Gallagher would have felt a little more comfortable, I think, to run. Here is 3-2 the count. Full count here to Leesburg. And the pitch. Called strike 3. Got the strikeout, and we'll go to the 7th. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading 9-0 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Top of the 7th inning, last chance for Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark as they need a lot of offense production here if they want to continue. Trailing by 9 runs. They have just 1 hit in the game. They're against Serena Closey. Closey, meanwhile, has 7 strikeouts, just 2 walks. Here she's done it so far on, by my tally, 83 pitches. Wahoos will bat first here for the Lakers as she's attempted to bunt both times up, and both times she's popped out to the catcher Quam behind the plate. Oh, never mind. We have a pinch hitter coming in as Maya Nesham comes in. So Maya Nesham, and the first pitch here is lined there to second base as Ensign makes the out. So the line drive out for out number 1. And we'll see here. Sierra Yale scheduled, but it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter. That will be Aubrey Shep coming in. Aubrey Shep will hit here. Yeah. Here, so 1 down, and the batter coming in. Here, so Aubrey Shep to hit. Here comes the pitch off. And ball 1. The 1-0 delivery now from Closey. And line back there for a base hit into center field, and the pinch hit, base hit there for Aubrey Shep. There, so now we have Tegan Anderson coming to the plate, but we're going to have a pinch runner. And is that Alyssa Lindahl that goes to run at first? Looks like number 2 to me. I don't know. The ponytail kind of covers up a little bit, so I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it's Lindahl. Here's the pitch now to Anderson. Fall back for strike 1.
Pinch runner number 2, Alyssa Lindahl.
All right, so it is Lindahl there running at first base now. There, so She gets in there. After the pitch was fouled off for strike one, this one runs outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. You see some of the Renville County players milling around down there, scouting who they're going to face. Right now, if this score holds, it would be Hillsboro-Central Valley in the 5th place Consolation Championship game tomorrow. Ball gets away, and Lindahl will advance to second base on the pass ball. It's also ball 2. 2-1. Here, runner in scoring position, 1 down in this 7th inning. This one popped up right field down the line, giving chase in foul territory up against the fence. Unable to get there is Onus. She did re-enter in the game after Ackerman came in as a pinch runner for her. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Our count. Serena Closey up here at 90 pitches. 130 yesterday. In her 7 innings, this one gets dropped here for the 3rd strike. Throw down to first is there for the out. So the drop 3rd strike, 2-3 on the putout. Runner holds at second.
Designated player number 13,
Ella Brown will bat now. Designated player for the Lakers. They're down to their last out. Serena Closey here with the pitch for a called strike. And the Lakers give credit to their defense as they worked out of some jams there, not allowing that 10th run to come across, but offense has just not held pace here today. As Closey delivers the pitch for a called strike 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total base runners so far. That includes an error and a drop 3rd strike, allowing to reach a base as well in there. 2 hits and a couple walks. Here's the pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second base. Closey not worrying about her. Wants to get Brown at the plate for that final out. She has her down to her last strike. 1-2, the rock and deliver. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's the final out as the Burros will take it here 9-0. The 7-inning victory over the Deluxe Burlington, Lewis and Clark Lakers. Burros will move to the 5th place Consolation Championship against Renville County tomorrow, and the Lakers will take on the Central McLean Cougars tomorrow in the 7th place game. We'll talk more about that when we come back with our post-game report coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Final score Here, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros pick up the victory over the Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers 9-0. The final score in this Consolation semifinal. Hillsboro-Central Valley will move on, take on Renville County tomorrow in the Consolation Championship game. That will be 35 minutes after the conclusion of the 7th place game between Burlington, Lewis and Clark, and Central McLean. Here, let's look at our game summary in this one as Hillsboro-Central Valley comes out with 5 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third for all their runs as they scored 7 unearned runs, taking advantage of 3 Burlington, Lewis and Clark errors. Big hits in this one being a RBI single in the first for Kaylee Kittleson. 3 more of the runs scored in that inning came in on bases-loaded walks. In the third inning, Serena Closey had a 2-run single, and that made it 9-0 at that point. Burrows had the runners on second and third in the 4th inning, and the runner thrown out at the plate there on a double steal attempt. 5th inning, they load the bases with 1 out and get a line ball right to the glove at first base for the double up, for the double play, and have the walk-off run at third base in the 6th inning as they get the leadoff walk, stealing second, eventually stealing third, but unable to get the runner in as strikeout, pop-out, strikeout to end the inning. But the defense led there by the pitching of Serena Closey in the circle for the Burros, only allowing 6 base runners in the game, allowing 2 hits, 2 walks, 1 batter reaching on an error, and 1 reaching on a drop third strike. And there was only 1 of the 7 innings where they had 2 batters on the base paths at the same time. That was in the second after a 2-out walk, put 2 on. But then Closey comes back with a strikeout, and that would end any threat that they face. So Hillsboro-Central Valley with the 9 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 8 runners left on base. Burlington, Lewis and Clark with no runs on 2 hits, 3 errors, and 6 runners left on base. That's our game summary. Stay tuned. Stick with us here. We'll have more of your post-game report coming up after the Burro victory over the Lakers on yourliveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. Shop for your personal items, farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsboro congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates, from the City of Hillsboro.
Postgame report on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the 9-0 victory over Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Here, let's talk about our precision in the game from RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. You're looking to upgrade your planter or revisit this spring's performance of your planter? Talk with the guys at RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton online, planterdoc.com. Precision in this one, the base running of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Give them credit here for 10 stolen bases, 10 for 10 on 10 for 11. There is that one half of the double steal ended up being thrown out. But a 10 for 11 there with the base running there for Hillsboro-Central Valley as they moved along the bases in that manner. Let's also talk about our Enbridge Energy player of the game for Hillsboro-Central Valley in this one. Their victory over Burlington, Lewis and Clark, and bringing some energy for the team here today. Getting on base 4 times, Serena Closey reached once on an error. She singled with 2 RBIs, and she was intentionally walked. All 4 times she reached base, she was lifted for Mallory Elson, the courtesy runner, who came in to score 2 runs of her own as well. So getting on base and letting giving the teammate a helping hand too to go around and get some runs in. Serena Closey, your Enbridge Energy player of the game. Remember, life takes energy. Learn more online. Tomorrowison.com, the website for Enbridge Energy. We'll be back with more of your postgame report after the Borough 9-0 victory over Burlington, Lewis and Clark on yourliveevent.com.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and the $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts insurance plans, including Delta Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make your smile brighter and sparkling. Call 701-636-4244.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Dirt turning, hearts pumping, motors roaring. It's nonstop racing action Thursday nights at the Norman County Raceway and Friday nights at the Red River Valley Speedway. Featuring the fastest drivers around. Don't miss a lap. Fuel burning, dirt turning all summer long. For more information, visit ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com. The action never stops. Thursday night racing at the Norman County Raceway and Friday night racing at the Red River Valley Speedway.
Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley with 9 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 8 runners left on base. Burlington, Lewis and Clark, no runs on 2 hits, 3 errors, 6 runners left on base. Let's talk about our postgame connection here in this one. It's from Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect, and you can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company online, halsteadtel.com. The connection in this one, defensively, out in center field, Santa Kritzberger, a great, fantastic catch out in the 6th inning. A diving effort there as she goes full horizontal to make the catch to end the 6th inning. And the effort there as she was connected on that defensive end there to make the out and preserve the shutout for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros in the victory over the Burlington, Lewis and Clark Lakers. There, so your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. We'll have our final stats for you now here. Final stats in this one for the Lakers. Logan Eastness was 0 for 3 at the plate. Camry Bendo was 0 for 3. Galen Bachmeyer going 0 for 3 with a stolen base. Jaylee Holen would be 0 for 3. Zanna Berkeley would be 1 for 2 here today with a walk. Lainey Wahus would be 0 for 2. Sierra Yale would be 0 for 2. Tegan Anderson would go 0 for 2 with a walk. It would be Ella Brown going 0 for 3. Lisa Lindahl would come in as a pinch runner, not recording at bat. Aubrey Shep would come in as a pinch hitter. She would go 1 for 1 with a single. And Maya Esham would be 0 for 1 here today at the plate. Fielding-wise, it was 3 errors for the Lakers. And pitching-wise, Sierra Yale will take the loss as she went 2/3 of an innings, giving up 5 runs, just 1 earned run. 1 hit, 3 walks, and a hit batter. Piper Feller came in and pitched 5 1/3 innings, allowing 4 runs, again just 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, 2 hits, 7 walks, and a hit batter in the loss. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, batting, Peyton Quam with a 0 for 1 day at the plate with 2 runs scored. With an RBI, she would walk 3 times and steal 2 bases. Kaylee Kittleson would be 1 for 3 with an RBI, a run scored, a walk, and 2 stolen bases. Serena Closey would be 2 for 3 today with 2 RBIs and a walk. Mallory Elfson, as a courtesy runner for her, would score 2 runs. Ellie Weiss would be 0 for 4 with a run scored. Danielle Dubois would be 0 for 2 with an RBI and a walk, plus she was hit by a pitch. It would also a run scored for Dubois. Carsey Hattlestead would be 0 for 3 with a run scored. She would walk 1 time. Megan Ensign would be 0 for 4 at the plate. Jorah Leesburg 0 for 2 with a run scored. Had an RBI, she'd walk twice, also stole the base. Kate Onus would be 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch here today, plus an RBI for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Sadie Gallagher came in as a pinch runner, stole 2 bases. Mallory Elfson scored the 2 runs as a courtesy runner, stole 1 base. Here it would also be Krista Ackerman coming in as a pinch runner. Casey Hahn coming in as a pinch runner. She would steal 2 bases in the game as well. Part of 10 stolen bases by the Burros in the victory. 1 error on defense for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and in the pitching circle, Serena Closey will get the victory. 7 innings pitched, no runs given up, 9 strikeouts, 2 hits, 2 walks in the victory. Once again, Hillsboro-Central Valley, 9 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 8 runners left on base. Stillax, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark, no runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, 6 runners left on base. That's your final line score here for you today, as we thank you for joining us here for this Consolation semifinal game. Tomorrow, we'll have the 5th place game with Hillsboro-Central Valley taking on Renville County. That'll be the second game of the day. It will be 35 minutes after the conclusion of that 7th place game between Central McLean and Stillax, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. Coming up later today, we'll have semifinal games begin at 4 o'clock, so 3:45 pregame show. Thompson, Kindred, Richland, followed by Beulah and Mayport CG Hatton Northwood on the docket here for who's going to go to the state championship. We find out later today. Thanks again for joining us in this one. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you've seen and heard throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses, the ones that make it possible for us to be here with our coverage. Thanks again to you, the listener, myself, Jake Berkmeyer. Thanks for joining me here today, as we'll be back with state semifinal games coming up. 3:45 pregame show will be about an hour from now here on yourliveevent.com.